Hey everybody, it's Mickey with mybashfullife.com, and we are the day before our big double graduation party, and I thought I would show you my table setup. I like to set up the table a couple days in advance just so that I can get all of my plates out. I like to put together my utensils and just all the platters that we're going to need for the food we have to offer. And one thing that really helps me is I like to label all of my plates and platters with what is going inside. Mostly it's just a visual thing for me so I can make sure that I have everything, and it's also a big help if you have people that are helping you. They know where to put everything. So hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to give you a peek at what the table looks like with all the food on it, but for now I'll give you a quick menu rundown. We're gonna have fruit salad, pasta salad, green salad, spinach squares, salmon, baked ziti, veggie chili, pineapple bake, and if you saw my Easter video, the recipe for pineapple bake is in that. We're going to have ham for sandwiches. This is going to be for rolls, and we're going to have potato salad. And I even have marked the container for the lettuce and the mayo and the mustard. And over on our dessert table, I ordered a cake for the kids' graduation, and I have Rocky Road brownies. This is going to be for banana pudding. This little container here is going to be stacked full with oatmeal chocolate chip cookies. We have some M&Ms, and I'm also going to get a couple pies, a Dutch apple and a cherry pie. I wanted something for our friends and family to sign for our graduates, and Pinterest came through for me again with two really fun ideas. The first one for my daughter was we had everyone sign a copy of Dr. Seuss's Oh, the Places You'll Go, and I really thought this was such an appropriate thing because she loves to write and she wants to be a literature teacher. And we put out a tray with the book and some pens and a little sign, and it was great. Everybody had a great time signing a little note to our little boo. And for my son, we had everyone sign a Jenga piece to send along with him to school. And I thought this was such a fun activity. Everybody, had such a good time. There was a lot of laughter, and I thought it was such a nice little takeaway gift to send along with our graduates from, all our family and friends. So it was a fun part of the party. Something that helped me so much with all the invitations and the announcements that we had to send out was this little gadget that I found online, and it's called the Lettermate. And you can find it at thelettermate.com. I think the price was about $9.99, and what it is this like plastic little gadget that you put over the envelopes for your invitations or even Christmas cards, anything like that. And what it does, it helps you keep your address lines nice and straight. If you're anything like me, after about 10 envelopes, my handwriting gets all wonky and it just looks a mess. And I love this little thing because it really did help, because we had stacks of these things to send out, and I know that some companies you can pay a little bit more and provide them with all the addresses, and they print them right on the envelope. I never do that. I don't know why. Maybe I don't think it's as personal or the cost of it, but this is such a great little gadget. It came in so handy. It was so inexpensive, and it's something that I can use for, Christmas cards and invitations and things like that in the future. So I would really recommend it if you have a bunch of envelopes to fill out. And like I said, it was only $9.99. And if you go on their website at thelettermate.com, they have so many great examples and just very creative ways that you can address your envelopes using this little gadget. And they have a couple other ones that are available there too. So check it out. It is really, really cool. So the last thing I'm going to share with you in this party prep video is probably the most important thing. Is whenever you have a big event coming up, whether it be a party, some type of celebration, a graduation, a wedding, anything, is to make yourself a binder. And I've always said that binders to me are one of the most useful organizational tools because it's like your home base. It's your control center for whatever occasion you have coming up. And this is my party binder that I use for any party that I put together, and especially for something like a graduation where you have a lot of paperwork for, you know, cap and gown and class rings and graduation weekend information and all that stuff. So just to give you a quick overview, in the back here I have paperwork from different parties that I have done. I like to hold on to it just to, you know, to reference back to find different ideas and guest lists and things like that. This is usually like my working list. I have on here, you know, our menu for the day, our guest list who RSVP'd. I have my checklist for all my menu items, and I check off as I purchase items and prepare items. And once I make it, I always write, you know, done through it. Then I have my timeline, what I'm going to do, you know, 2 days before the party, 1 day before the party, day of the party. On this side is my notebook, which is a little bit more detailed. I have recipes in here. Like on the cover here, I have a little post-it note with my timeline that on Saturday when I was putting everything into the oven so that everything could be ready on time. And I have different recipes for the different dips that I had put together, and probably the most important list that I had was all the places that I wanted to make sure that I cleaned and put together and organized. And I wrote down, like for example, for our dining room, I wanted to clean the chandelier, the windowsill, I wanted to wax the furniture, I wanted to, you know, touch up any spots on the carpet, clean the baseboard. And as I would do them, I would check them off. And it just helps me not forget anything. So lists are very important with anything that, you know, anything that you do. And I have things, last minute things that I had to purchase, what I ordered, you know, just, you know, finding tablecloths, those kinds of things. So this was just such an invaluable binder for my party planning and just keeping me organized and just giving you that feeling that you had everything under control. So thank you for taking a minute to watch our video, and I hope that some of the ideas were helpful for you. And if you can, please take a minute and subscribe and leave me a comment below. And at the end of the video, I'm going to share some pictures of our big event. So until next time, love the life that you have, and I'll see you in the next video.